Hello and welcome again to Portal 2. My name is Zaid, and today we're going to do the first chamber that Rage ever failed to successfully do. Now, that might not be a big deal for you, but it actually made me doubt my design abilities quite a lot. But in the comments it seemed that most people kind of understood what I was going for, so Rage, if you're watching this, I'm going to answer a 3-year-old question you might have had in this video. How to beat mass transit. Let's get into it. So hello and welcome to mass transit, which, as you might expect, involves the transfer of mass from one place to another. We are given a little cube here, who is the only cube in this chamber, which is why he gets to be a companion cube. Now, you could try to take this cube with you. I'm pretty sure it's doable, but I wouldn't bother, as it's way easier to just build up momentum here. And then... oh. I'm terrible at timing that. Okay, and then just land up here. And now that you're up here, there's a portable surface behind you, or in front of you, depending on how you landed. You can also portal it through there, but you know, as I said in the last episode, that is a glitch, and I won't be using it. And now we have our cube. So now we can put this cube here. Now this is actually one of my favorite bits of design that I think I've almost never done. By putting a portal up here, putting a portal down there, and falling into it, we should, hit the light bridge. But now we're at a higher height, a whole block higher height than where we were there. So now we can actually make it over this other light bridge, which I thought was really cool when I did it. I was like, yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense. It's like a 2-part momentum puzzle to get across. Now, one thing that's very important to know is that you can actually portal on this wall. This light bridge is very important to solving this puzzle. I always like to reuse puzzle elements, and that's the one, well, I reuse the cube and I reuse the light bridge to solve this one. So first let's get our friendly neighborhood cube over here. Okay. There we go. And now we need to figure out what to do next. Now we're going to need the cube on the other side. There's a reason why you need a portal over there, but you don't need a portal back. I didn't want the player to have to, like, set up this kind of trial and error-y, which is my bad. That is pretty bad design on my part. Part of the puzzle, and then have to figure out, like, how to get the cube through, and then have to... I didn't like it. So now we can just keep transporting ourselves back and forth until we figure out the exact placement. So let's just line up a portal here. Now, there is a trick to this. You need to figure out where you are in the arc. So we're at about 4-ish in height. So now we just need to figure out exactly where the portal needs to be, sideways wise, which you can kind of figure out just by looking. Let's get back over there. Okay. So if I do this first try, I will be amazed. But let's try to do it in the first try. Okay, light bridge. Platform there. So that's going to be that wall. So about 4-ish up. It's about there. So see, now we can have our portals doing one thing, and we can go along the other. Ah, yes, first try. So, just put the cube here. I would advise going with the cube, because otherwise it's just going to land on this portal, and it's going to land on this platform, and you're not really going to be able to do anything with it. So, you know, probably best that you come along. Now we have to get over there. And yes, this jump is too far, so I'm going to make you repeat that again, but at a longer distance. Okay, so let's get back over. Now, one thing to note, that mark is, what, 4 high? So we'll probably need to be basically at the same height as that mark, if not higher, because there's an arc that goes across this chamber. So let's get our light bridge, or light wall, I guess in this instance, back. Come on, there we go. And then we need to look at where the exit sign is. Go up to probably even 4, if not a little bit higher. And this hopefully will work. Nice. I was almost too low. See, I told you there's an arc. You're actually pretty high there. But yeah, that is mass transit. Pretty simple. Or at least I believed it was. But, you know, if you miss an element of a puzzle, it can be hard to finish it. Which is why it's on the designer to kind of point out puzzle elements and stuff. I thought I did a good job here because you have to get through them to get to the next part of the chamber. But I can see how you would forget about them, as they seem more like an obstacle than a usable piece of the puzzle. But yeah, I'm done here. I will see you in the next episode of my showcasing off my chambers. That could be wrong, but anyway, I will see you then. Bye now.